welcome back to the Honor Respect and to another edition of AEW Dynamite Out of 10, a Christmas Day edition. With the World's End pay-per-view coming up this weekend, the Continental Classic is nearing its end. That means this show was stacked with 5 matches from the Gold and Blue Leagues to finish out the brackets. And we started things off with Will Ospreay against Brody King in their C2 matchup. King isn't known for being a powerhouse, but that doesn't mean he's quick on his feet. He did an excellent job keeping up with Ospreay's quick pace in this bout. Even with Billy Gunn, a favourite in this tournament, they did a really good job making it look like King was the likely winner in this bout. He came across as a dominant force, and Ospreay had a hard time overcoming. Unfortunately for King, he came out short in this encounter. Ospreay scored the win to earn 3 more points. The match started at a high level and never really dipped. The only thing that would have made it better would have been more of it. So yeah, a really strong start to the show. Ospreay confirming his place. But yeah, strong booking of both throughout. 7 out of 10. Ricochet then added another first-time encounter to his AEW resume, stepping in the ring with Darby Allin. The AEW crowd officially turned on Ricochet and greeted him with jazz during the entrance. He was firmly in control of the match and then went to a bank, so it didn't seem to bother him. As usual, Allin was the underdog in the situation, but he wasn't giving up as much size as he usually does to most of his opponents. The 20-minute time limit came into play for the second time this tournament. Had Allin won the Gold League, he would have ended up in a 4-way tie with Ospreay and Castagnoli. He, earning 1 point, ensured Ricochet secured a spot in the Gold League finals. As Allin was leaving, he gave Command some advice heading into the ring. I thought this was really good storyline perspective of Allin losing out and Ricochet turning heel more and more. And yeah, can't wait to see where heel Ricochet leads. It's something I wanted to see even when he was in the Fed. So yeah, I thought this was really good. He gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Before we got the third C2 match tonight with Castagnoli taking on Commander. Whenever the Swiss Superman fights the Luchador, the match follows similar passion. Castagnoli obviously using his power to throw Commander around while also playing a good base for Luchador's high-flying Arsenal. In a surprising outcome, Commander picked up one of the biggest wins of his career in the only 3 points he earned in the C2. He resorted to using some brass knucks that were hidden under the ring to get the win. So the Death Riders attacked him as soon as the match was over. Jay White and Orange Cassidy tried to help but were taken down by Moxley. Adam Page came out and Mox found themselves surrounded by his enemies. All 3 men hit their finishers on the champion to close the segment out. And yeah, this gets a 7 out of 10 for me. This was good stuff. Great win for Commander. Obviously a shock for Castagnoli with him being about to qualify. And I'm being intrigued to see how that plays out as well. So yeah, I thought this was good stuff. Before we got Okada against Benjamin, and they started with a hesitant handshake before locking up in their match. They took their time and started with a slower pace than the 3 matches we saw before. So Okada's known for taking his time, but this seemed even slower than usual. Once they picked up the pace, this turned into a pretty hard-hitting affair. Benjamin's been working on his striking game, and you can see the payoff in this bout. After a great back-and-forth exchange at the end, Okada nailed the Rainmaker to get the win, guaranteeing him a spot in the next round, which was great. Yeah, another really fun match here. Okada going through no surprise, and I think these two had a very solid match too. So 7 out of 10. We then got Tony Storm taking on Taya Valkyrie, who had Donna Piazza via side for backup. Valkyrie came control and tried to embarrass Storm's part, so Storm's former bestie watched from ringside. The match lasted for a break, but it didn't go for very long once we returned. Storm scored the win in an inside cradle to surprise her. A decent match, but fell a bit short of the expectation given the reputation of both. Would like a few more minutes, but yeah, I'm still going to give it 6 out of 10. The weird Tony Storm character continues, and yeah, still intrigued to see where it all ends up. Guess what? The main event of this week's show was also a match from the C2 Blue League with Fletcher taking on Garcia. Both these guys are at similar points in their careers and have similar levels of experience, so even though Fletcher had a noticeable size advantage, it felt pretty even. This was fun and physical bout that made Garcia look like a tough underdog against Fletcher's more dominant character. After a hard-fought battle, Fletcher picked up the victory with Brainbuster on the turnbuckle. And yeah, this gets an 8 out of 10 from me. 2 of the hottest prospects in the company produced a banger here. Fletcher going through makes great for him. I think Garcia, being a reigning champ at the moment, doesn't affect him maybe as much at the moment. So yeah, I thought it worked well. 8 out of 10. Overall, AEW Dynamite out of 10 gets an 8 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, it was a really great episode of Dynamite this week. Obviously, totally full of the Continental Classic stuff, which is what we love to see, because, yeah, some of the best stuff in AEW at the moment, and, yeah, so it continued to prove here. And also an intriguing match in the women's division too. Intrigued to see how that team's long.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.